National Football League.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the Indianapolis Colts and the Tennessee Titans. On the Colts sideline, look at their head coach. These guys just about set to go in this one. On the opposing sideline, that's Brian Callahan, coach of the Titans. These guys more than motivated for this contest, ready to take the field here at home. Brandon Aubrey has the ball teed up. Kate Scott and Brock Heward up in the booth for this one. And we're underway in Nashville. He's going to field this at the 2. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. So out come the Colts for their first offensive possession. Bringing them out to 4th overall pick in 2023 out of Florida. A super athlete at quarterback, Anthony Richardson.
This just feels like a season so far off the rails, they can't even see the tracks anymore, Kate. Now the outlook is really 1 week at a time, trying to find that first win. Just got to get gritty and tough. And he's got to be the one who really sparks it for him.
Alert! First tone of the game for James Cook. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Let's go now.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. 3rd and long, they're going to throw. That one nabbed by Warren. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Here we go, here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Finds him over the middle. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. Defender's there. It's intercepted. Kevin Winston with the INT. And the Titans take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. And this defense may sit in the bottom half of the league, but hey, an early reminder there, you can't take them lightly.
That's right. Where they rank is only a number, right? And they'll keep outplaying it if they take the ball away like that. You're not playing this defense they've been all season. This is a reminder you're playing the defense here today.
So the Titans ready for their opening drive of the game. And leading them out, someone who plays with his own signature brand of hero ball at quarterback, it's Cam Ward.
You know, Kate, sometimes they say great quarterbacks are like great point guards. And much like we measure point guards in basketball with the assist-to-turnover ratio, and you love a 3-to-1 assist-to-turnover ratio that will win you ball games, same with quarterback. 3 touchdowns, 1 pick, big old win last week.
Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
He'll throw this one. Ward dumped off to his running back. And they get this down to the 44 before he stops. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. They'll run here on 1st down. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And this is going to go for about an 8-yard pickup as he takes him inside the 30-yard line. After that little 8-yard scooch, here comes 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Now here's Keaton Mitchell with the run. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. 7th play of the drive now as they need a yard here on 3rd down.
Here we go, here we go.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Complete beyond the marker. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal. A lot of game left, partner, but it will be a shame not to punish your opponents for making mistakes so early.
Yep, they come through on 3rd down, and the chance of transforming that turnover into a touchdown still exists.
Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Shotgun snap now to Ward. Intercepted in the end zone.
That's one of those drives, Kate, especially on the opening drive. You come to the sidelines, and all you're thinking about, unfortunately, is the failure at the end. It's kind of like being a student. You're so good all semester, and then you just bomb the final exam.
And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Run loss of a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11.
At the 19-yard line.
Another one for Cook. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Moving in the right direction that time, but only 2 yards picked up, so it's 3rd and 9.
Here we go, shot.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Now it'll be a punt on 4th down with Logan Cook out to boot it. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away. Tried getting creative, but the coverage team read it all the way. This return loses yards.
At their own 16-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
Chance here for one final play before the end of our quarter.
Let's go.
First down throw here for Ward. Dumps it off to his running back. He dodged the tackle. Tackle made right around the 26. We're through one on Monday Night Prime Time. Couple of zeros on the board right now. More from Nashville after this. We're ready to go with the 2nd quarter, and it's Titans football. They're looking at first down here. Off the play fake, here's Ward. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Still 10 to go. It's 2nd down now from the 26. Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. Caught quickly on the slant. He's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Again, Ward going to the air. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
He finds him beyond the marker. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. New set of downs for him from the 31. 1st and 10 here. Ward. Jump off, caught by his back. And this winds up a short gain to the 29. That was Asante Samuel Jr. there on the tackle. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Ready? Come my team. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready?
From the gun, it's Ward. Short pass brought in. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it first and goal from the 8. Not in the time crunch just yet, but they're hurrying to the line anyway. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Call it a 70-yard pickup, and they're just a yard away now on second and goal. Ward setting the pass. Looking, but will not find it. So incomplete on second and goal, Brock. Chances starting to run thin to score here. Might have a goal line stand brewing here. The offense just needed a yard. Third and goal. And oh, he got it! Interception!
Hey, Kate, you know as a quarterback, every decision you make's got a consequence. Some good, some bad. But that one right there, throwing into double coverage, making that decision to force the issue into double coverage in the end zone, that's a consequence that pays dearly.
Richardson on first and 10. Out to his wideout, it's a screen. A nice run here past the 35. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. And the Titans rush is going to win this rep. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
A loss of 6 yards. It's second down.
Richardson. It is cut left side. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. A less than ideal third and 8 here. Third and long for him here. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Logan Cook on the punt. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. The Titans back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And they haven't been shy about looking his way in the passing game, have they? You can see that so far this season, he's currently leading all running backs in receiving yards. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Well, Brock, still awaiting our first points of this game, and we've arrived at our 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Ward setting up to throw. Completed over the middle. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. 1st and 10 from the 32.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Now Ward. He's got it over the middle. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Titans in the hurry up, trying to get this play off fast. 2nd and manageable. He's throwing. Finds him over the middle. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Titans in the hurry up, trying to get this play off fast. Throwing now on 1st down. Ward. Catch made by Keaton Mitchell. Works his way to the 35. And he's down all the way to the 30. The Titans moving quickly here.
That's another Titans first down. 1st and 10.
Throwing from the gun here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. Titans in the hurry up, trying to get this play off fast.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
From the red zone on 1st. Oh, brother, it's another interception. The rookie from Texas comes up with it. And the Colts are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. On 1st down, it's Richardson. Has it downfield, working the left. finally catch up to him. Just a second before he could reach that 40. Prior to first down, they decide to call a timeout. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play. Ball stays at that 37. Here's 2nd and 10. Back to the air. It's Richardson. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Shoots away from one. And the Titans will have a shot at least a field goal here. Maybe the end zone after that return. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. And they will score. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans get their first points of this game just before halftime. Well, they certainly wasted no time in making that turnover hurt even more. They looked to the end zone on the very first play, Brock, and they connected.
You know, Kate, I love it. It was an ambush to begin the drive. They attacked that end zone against a defense who was out there on short notice and not ready for that sudden change they talk about.
Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Here's a return from the 7. He stopped on the run back at the 27. Probably looking at our final snap and a half here on first down. Well-designed run. Here's Richardson. So a one-possession game, Brock, after our first 2 quarters. Now let's throw it over to our pal Scott Hansen. He's got our halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Lots to talk about from the weekend that was. This a fitting capper to a compelling week. So let's get after it. Our journey through the NFL starts now at Ford Field in Detroit. The Lions at home to take on the New England Patriots. And it's Bryce Young. He'll look to the end zone and find his man 33 yards on the touchdown pass. From there, it's off to SoFi Stadium. We're looking on the Rams as they play host to the Arizona Cardinals. And this is Jackson Dart. He had a heck of a game. This, one of 2 touchdown passes. He also ran for a score. The Cardinals had to work for it, but they win it by a field goal. Lastly, let's go to Pittsburgh. It's the Steelers taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And this is Bucky Irving. He's going to take this one in, 7 yards on the rushing touchdown. The Bucs come away with a 10-point victory, 24-14 the final score. With that, time for a look at the rest of the action going on here in week number 11 in the NFL's regular season. Meanwhile, in our game, just 1 touchdown on the board. 7-0 is the score. As we hand it back over to the commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. Has this at the 6. Things going well so far. And that nearly got him to midfield. He's out of bounds just a yard or 2 short. The Titans returning their offense and this running back to the field. And you can see with the stats there, such a weapon for this offense to utilize week in and week out. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive. Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup.
Mitchell takes it straight ahead. Looks like he's going to be marked just a little shy of that first down. Ball at the 41, third and short.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Pass is hauled in by the running back. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go. This game has already been a good one for him, Brock. And, hey, there's still time. He could add on even more.
And you just feel his aggressive mindset all game long. As long as there's time left, he's going to want to keep on firing and turn a good performance into a great one.
Breaking the huddle. Here's first and goal. Mitchell up the middle. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal. Need better results here on second and goal from the 10. Pressure coming. Here's Ward. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans grow the lead coming out of halftime. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. The point after splits the uprights. And the Titans double their lead to 14.
14. Colts nothing.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. His return starts at the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Indianapolis offense ready to take another swing at it. They haven't been able to get that offense going just yet, Brock. The deficit at 14. Now the shotgun give to Cook. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down. After that drive starts, a very minimal gain.
Again, it's Cook. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be third down.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Richardson on third. And he makes the wait. No, he didn't hang on. It falls incomplete. The Colts ready for the punt. Logan Cook, the one to kick it away. It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. They're already on a modest little winning streak here. Currently in position to stretch it to 3 games as they take the field again. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it. First and 10. Blown back gets the handoff. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Even 10-yard gain on the play. And the Titans have a first.
10 at the 47-yard line.
Shotgun snap now to Ward. Brought in right side. And he gets it through the midfield stripe and onto the Colts side of the field. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.
At the 45-yard line.
On the handoff, here's Mitchell. And this will only complicate matters for third down, partner. They're sent backwards.
The line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard on the play. It's now third down and 4.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Tennessee first down. This is Mitchell. They're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. give him an 18-yard pickup there. And the Titans have a first. From the red zone now. Catch is made in close. And he might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a first and goal.
Got ready.
First down and goal to go.
Got ready. Go.
There's a dive up the middle. And he won't get in. The daylight was there for just a second. But it closed just in time to keep him out. It's going to be second and goal. Another chance to get that lone yard. Here's second and goal. From the gun, it's Ward. Escapes the pocket. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans take a 20-zip lead. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Titans stretch their lead to 21.
Colts, nothing.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Richardson fires quickly out wide. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. So just one quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's the Colts who have the football. Given the score, they're going to need points every time out from here on. Second and 6 coming up here. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
It's third down and 6 yards to go.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
Cougar 19.
They kick the running back in motion. Third and long. They're going to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. Great looking catch, but he lost track of that sideline and went out of bounds. We've got fourth down. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Desperation time here on 4th. Short pass brought in. Did he get there? Did he get there? I don't think so. Yeah, the refs agree. He's marked short, and this is going to be a turnover on downs. All set to go now from the 35. First down throw here for Ward. Hauled in left side. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for a Tennessee first down.
Roll. Let's go.
They'll run. This is Mitchell. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into first and goal.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the game they did.
He brings it in. The rookie from Texas there on the tackle.
Ready.
Here's second and goal from the 6.
Gain of 3 brings up second and goal.
Ward's going to throw it. Makes the catch. And that is a Tennessee touchdown. The Titans put up even more points in a win. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock, he sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His second touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Titans grow their lead yet again.
28, Colts nothing.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Return starts at the 3. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Now the Indianapolis offense heading out. And if we're being honest, Brock, this game already over. It was a while ago, but still something for this offense to play for. They can try to avoid that shutout.
Yeah, it's kind of like a game, like baseball, right? You're looking up at that scoreboard, and you know it's impossible, but find some momentum, something good to build on for next week.
I'm not lying.
Drive start to the quick throw left, complete. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. We've set it down from 37.
Come on.
To the air on this first down, Richardson. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Roger McCreary takes it away. And the Titans get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Well, these were the kind of plays they needed, frankly, earlier in the game when it was still somewhat close. By this point, still a great play, but a bit of a hollow highlight with the game already decided.
Brian Callahan getting his Titans offense out for another drive. They're going to win this game, but with touchdowns on 3 straight drives, Brock, they're probably going to want to keep that streak going. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10. Here's Mitchell. He sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
He's across midfield with a 48-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Let's go.
Now Ward. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Here we go.
Handoff here to Mitchell. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks.
That's a BYOB. You got to be your own blocker. It would have taken the entire defense piling on to stop him from getting that first down. Well done.
Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. The stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. And he has stayed productive throughout this game. He's up to the 300-yard mark after that last completion. Really has been a solid showing for him finding his targets.
60.
Throwing now on 1st down. Ward. That one connects. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped.
Titans, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Ready.
Off the play fake. Here's Ward. And stop me if you've heard this before, Brock. They've scored again, and they grow that lead further. The Titans continue piling it on here in the 4th. Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Titans continue piling on to this lead.
35. Colts, nothing.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Colts ready to take the field. The opportunity to win this game is, well, it's long gone, Brock. They're down to their last opportunities now to avoid the shutout as well. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
60.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. James Cook the intended target. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Alert! Alert!
Back to the air. It's Richardson. Finds him over the middle. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. They get 19 on that pickup. And that is good for an Indianapolis 1st down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Let's go.
Straight ahead, here's Cook. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
All right, here we go. Second down. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. He's got this complete to James Cook. And this certainly makes the third down easier. Nearly avoided it altogether. Gain of 10 right up near that marker now.
Makes it third and 1.
Cook trying this one up the gut. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
It's a gain of a yard.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
First down.
Jack Panther.
Shotgun handoff now to Cook. Has a lane inside the 35. And he has this all the way down to the 17-yard line. That one hits for 30. And it'll be first down, Colts.
First down. A gain of 30.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. Trying to find a cutback upfield, but nothing doing. They take him down for a loss.
Jack Sawyer on the tackle.
So this winds up a win for the Titans. And they draw first blood against a division rival. They'll go on the road later this year with a chance at completing that season sweep. So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Titans are your winners as we say goodbye from Nashville.